Hey guys, how you doing? Rich Connector here. My head's a bit of a mess. Yeah, back with a pretty big pickups video. Lots of stories to tell. Yeah, lots of journeys. I haven't done a video for what, 2 or 3 weeks now? Probably 3 weeks actually for like a pickups video. My last video was, I think it was London TV Film Comic Con, was about 2 weeks ago. But first of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thanks for liking and sharing. People mention on their YouTube channels and everything. You know, big shout out to you guys. Yeah, and thanks for all you new subscribers. So yeah, please stay tuned, keep on watching, keep on liking and sharing. So yeah, so what's been going on in, you know, Rich and Retro's world over the last 3 or 4 weeks? I went to London TV Film Comic Con. This was in London. Went on the train, Plymouth to London. So yeah, brilliant event, brilliant event. If you watch my video, lots of geekness. I met up with Gashead and Retro Chef. Retro Chef was the head chef there. So yeah, so he was a really good lad. He got us in sort of like early in the event, so when everyone was queuing up outside, we sort of were able to walk out back and just get in the event early. So it was brilliant, really brilliant. And Gashead, he's been, you know, he's nominated as YouTuber of the Month. If you don't know anything about it, on Tutu's UK channel, he does YouTuber of the Month, and there's always like, I think it's 4 or 5 different YouTubers, and you just go on there, message them, leave a comment saying who you vote for, and the one that gets YouTuber of the Month, and they sort of nominate another 5 people, and it goes on from that. But yeah, so definitely check out their channels. Gashead, I voted for you, so yeah, definitely want you to win, mate. Anyway, yeah. So I went up on the Friday, from Cornwall to London. Went out with one of my friends. I stayed at, I think it was Earls Court Premier. Yeah, so we had a burger and pint. I think it was it Bison Burgers? Anyway, this burger would cost me £8, and it came, and then it like had no chips. I'm like, where's the chips, mate? He goes, chips are extra. So I had to pay an extra like £3 for bloody chips. So before I know it, I spent £11 on a burger, which I thought I was only spending £8 for. London prices. It's bloody hilarious. Yeah, I went up with Gashead and Retro Chef in the morning. Walked around the place, and yeah, I just purchased a few stuff. So this was. Did I do something Friday night? Oh yeah, I did actually go there Friday night as well. In the Friday night, I think it was open between 1 and 9, or 1 until 6 or something like that on Friday. So I sort of I had a weekend ticket, it included Friday, so I went over there on Friday, had a few beers after when I met my mate, and just went back to the hotel. But yeah, I met a few people up there, played on the some of the consoles and that, met up with Katsu, Retrograde Gamer. So yeah, so these are some of the products that I brought. I think I'm wearing one of them, the Zelda hat. I went sort of like crazy with hats. The Ghost. Mario hat. Yeah, and another Zelda hat. Zelda Twilight Princess. I sort of went crazy with caps. There was a few cap, obviously, shops that were there, and sometimes you just go say, oh, the caps are down there cheaper, or if I buy 3 or 4 caps, we do it cheaper. And normally they do. So yeah, so I purchased 4 caps. Brilliant event. Lovely cosplayers, loving them. Oh my god, I haven't done a video for ages, so shitloads of stuff here. I also picked up Willow. This is an American version. I remember the film was fucking hilarious. Beck. With Val Kilmer. Probably Val Kilmer's last good film. Can't remember the last time he was in a good film. Val Kilmer? Oh, be your Huckleberry. Isn't that Tombstone? Anyway, Val Kilmer. He used to be quality back in the day. So yeah, this is 1985. Fucking hell. That's like 30 years old. Yeah, 2005, 95. This game's 30 years old. I haven't played it yet, so hopefully I'm going to test it in the Retron 5. I also purchased some Nintendo Mario and Zelda like single duvet set, which I can't remember when I picked that up. I must have just put it in my bag. Yeah, so happy to get this. I don't have like a duvet or anything for it, so yeah, I'm about to go down the local duvet shop and buy it. But yeah, this is the classic thing, like in the 91 or 90 edition anyway. So I haven't even checked it's all there. It's still sealed up from when I actually purchased it. I also picked up this little picture frame of, I think it was from an artist. I forgot what her name was, but she actually drew this, I think. I must have done prints of it. So it's Red 13. Or back in my day when actually I called it Red X. when you first like met him and like, you had to type the name and I was like deleted, it said Red X. So when I was talking to my friends in like 97, 98 about my Red X character, they're like, who's Red X? I'm like, Red X, he's a red sort of like dog. He's sort of like the red dog. Then you mean Red 13? I'm like, yeah, Red 13, but it's called Red X. I don't know what I'm going to put half of this fucking stuff. There's fucking shitloads of it. Was there anything else from? Oh, there's another hat. There's a Yoshi hat as well. Yeah, I went pretty crazy with hats. And that was about it from the event. I did go to, did I actually go to any game shop this time? No, I didn't actually, no. I literally just got off the train, met with a mate for a burger and that. Yeah, so London TV Film Comic Con, it was all, they all have like the TV stars. From either sci-fi, zombies, bloody vampires, and sci-fi shows from the 90s. So many characters, and from, you know, the Marvel superhero films and stuff like that. So it's a really brilliant event, really, really good. I'll definitely be going again next year. So yeah, a couple of weeks after, and I sort of went to my first big car boot. I've been waiting all summer. I've basically been away at an event. I've a London TV Film Comic Con, Anime Gaming Con, or I'm working. So it hasn't been really any time for me to actually go to any car boots. There was one week where I went to a couple of car boots in midweek, and they were just shit. I drove 20 miles just to basically literally pick up like one PS2 game. There's just nothing, you know. This is in Cornwall. There's nothing down there. It's not like all my competitors, the Lizards and the Traders, are walking around with shitloads of stuff. It's just getting less and less. So I was a bit disheartened, thinking, what's the point going to the car boots? And there's a couple of Sundays where I could have went car boots. It was sort of like raining and drizzling. And I thought, you know, I can't be bothered. Let's just stay in and play board games. So I've been buying more board games, just enjoying it. That really did a bit more video gaming just on my own, just getting that done, and just playing board games with my friends as well. And have a few beers Saturday night. So car boots have sort of been out of the question. But yeah, so I think there was 3 Sundays in a row where it was always raining. So the car boots weren't on anyway. And yeah, basically one of the second or third week of the summer holidays down here, and it was like really, really sunny, like a heat wave at the weekend. And I thought, well, definitely gonna go. So I drove up Exeter. I've actually probably done a couple of car boots since then, so I've literally completely forgot where I got from which car boot. Literally, just it's all just standing on top. So hopefully, I'm trying to remember what car boots I got from what. I might just miss out on Exeter because I can't remember what car boots I actually got from Exeter. So I did actually video, so I'd probably need to edit my video and then just do it that way. But yeah, I got some. Oh no, yeah, I did get. There's one thing I could definitely say I got from Exeter. No, there's 2 things. There's a few things here now. Actually, it's all coming back to me. There's fucking shitloads of it. This is all in the wrong order. Never prepared. Okay, yeah, so I went to Exeter. I haven't been to Exeter for a while, or even car boots for a while. So sometimes car boots sometimes change in size, some get bigger, some get smaller. You know, the start times. And this one, there was just basically 2 lanes going into it. And before, all sort of the sellers were in one lane, and the buyers in the left lane. So it's all going like just up to the car boot. Because there was roadblocks, both of them had combined. And instead of me beginning the car boot at 6:30, no, 6:15, I didn't get into the car boot till about 7. Because everyone else is in the same fucking traffic and that, it was just chaos. It was just doing my head in. I thought, I'm missing out on all the bargains. But yeah, finally was able to pull up and just walked around for about literally an hour and a half. I didn't buy anything. And just on a little trader's table, they had these little handhelds. And I'm surprised they were still there. So, yeah. LCD little handhelds display. Literally, they've got the batteries are gone. This is a Kellogg's one. These don't even have a date or anything on them, so I can imagine. Oh no, 1992. That's 1992 Kellogg's. So I couldn't even tell you what games they are. But yeah, I need to get some batteries for them. But luckily, I've probably got batteries actually in the cupboard for those little handhelds. Yeah. I need to see if those fuckers work. But yeah, I think they're only like 50p or £1 each, so I can't actually remember. I think it's £4 I got them all for in the end. So yeah, I was wearing my camera. I probably need to fucking probably need to watch my video back to see how much I actually got them for. So some of these prices might be here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I did take my cam with me, put it on my chest, started recording for like an hour or so, and then it got full. But you can't really. I don't know. I couldn't find out how to select like each individual file to select. So in the end, I just like, because I didn't hardly purchase anything, I just like formatted it so it deleted everything and sort of started again. So there was one pickup that I did miss, which was pretty good. And then I don't know whether it was a clearance guy or what. He had about 10 to 15 just little like coloured tubs on the floor with just items in, and people were literally just taking what they want out of it and then going up to him. He's like 50p for that, 20p for that, £1 for that, and he was just like just shouting numbers. But yeah, I collected the stuff which I thought, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind having. And yeah, and I got all this for, I think it was £4 in the end. And it's, yeah, Commodore disklet, or disc set, or tape player, and there's two of them. I also got a couple of Master System 2s. No cables though, so I'm not sure if they work. Couple of joypads, joysticks. Okay, this is the Cheeto 125 Plus 1. Or Plus. The pedals for the Atari. As normal standard joysticks. So, yeah, I think it was like £4. He's like 20p for that, 50p for that. Yeah, and it was just like £4. So I was happy. He goes, yeah, he had loads of electrics as well, you know, mobile phones coming over his ears, random mini discs players and stuff. Everybody was like they were fucking like a rabbit digging a hole, and everyone just like going crazy. But yeah, I was lucky to give, you know, I need to test these jobbies. I haven't even tested them yet. I might want to start testing some of this stuff. And that was about it, wasn't it? Oh, I picked up some board games. I always pick up the shittest board games ever. It's well funny. So there was, I think it was like £1 or 50p or a couple of quid. Harry Potter, the Trivial Game. Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. We played it and it's absolutely shit. Oh, like I said, I just pick up random shit board games, just play them and think this is just funny, just to take up time, because we just love playing shit board games. Okay, what else have I got down here? I think this may be from extra as well. And that was Star Wars Monopoly. I've already got one. But yeah, this was just on the side. And yeah, so I thought I'd just pick up another one. I think this is 97. Wait, did it say 97? Yeah, 97. And it's the 25 years of Star Wars. Fucking Star Wars is old, isn't it? It's really going to be like 40 years old in a couple of years' time. Ah, get out. Well old. What is it, 50 years? Yeah, that says 25 years. Phone on pen. That makes 35. 45. Fucking hell, Star Wars is old. Yeah. I don't think it's all there. I did open it, have a look. And it was, yeah, I need to do a contents check. But sometimes they never have 100% completed. But I think I made sure all the little figures are there. But I'll find another one and then sort of just combine it all into one. But yeah, I think I've already got that one. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Yeah, I think I've already got that one. I think on a retro trip gave me that one. Okay, yeah, there was a sort of like a trader there. He had box Super Nintendos, box Nintendo, just stuff like that. Just priced lower than eBay, I guess, after the eBay fees, PayPal fees. And he had this machine, which I was happy to pay for. Okay. This is all. And yeah, and it's Asian Mega Drive. I thought it was a Japanese one, but I think this is like one of the Hong Kong ones. Because obviously it's got like, this is Power 1. So, yeah, I didn't have one of these in my collection. I thought, I might as well just get it. It was only like 30 quid. I didn't pick up that much for the car boot, so I didn't spend that much money. But yeah, I can imagine this is one of the Hong Kong ones. Once again, I didn't bloody even bother testing it, actually. High grade, multi-purpose use. Intelligence terminal. I don't remember the other one saying that, or did they? Yeah. So I think this is the Asian one, but I think it plays Asian and Power ones. So I definitely have to give this one a spin. Yeah, it's all in Japanese on the back and stuff. Can't understand any of it. Fucking hell, there's gonna be like a massive little collection here. Yeah, so that was that car boot done. Actually, I sort of remembered everything. Yeah, it gets to like a certain point when you think, I need to go on to the next car boot. You know, there's still cars coming in thinking, do I wait, do I not? You know, the trouble with Exeter is, they fill up like one bit, and some people are coming in one area, and then some people coming in like the other side of the car boot. So you get like two lots coming in. Because as a seller, you can pay £10 and start sort of like selling at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Or there's like another queue where you only pay like £5 and they start at like 7, but they're sort of the opposite end. So, but if people are paying £10, because there's so many fucking people, and like I said, there was like a massive queue, it even got past like 20 past 7, and people were sort of like paying £10 sort of to pay out and pay to set up early. They were still coming in. So you literally go from one side of the car boot with all the people paying £5 to like the other one, just go around in a circle like this, thinking, whoa, which side do I go? Up and down, up and down. It's quite a big car boot as well, and it's really like sort of like annoying. So sometimes you miss out on stuff at one end just by spending 2 minutes walking from one end of the car boot or the other. So you don't know which is the best. But yeah, I wish it was just one queue that like came in. It'd be so much easier. But yeah, from where I live, it's like on Sunday morning, it's like a 45-minute drive. You know, if it's the height of summer, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like an hour and a half because fucking the traffic's just crazy. But yeah, so you're able to speed up there for fun, and yeah, so you need to decide when to go on to the next car boot, and the nearest car boot is sort of like Plymouth, and yeah, and that's about 9 o'clock, or I thought it was 9 o'clock. So I think I left Exeter at 8 o'clock, and it takes about half an hour to get back down to Plymouth, and I went to Ainsley Garden Centre. Now those two car boots start at the same time, which is fucking annoying. There's like Ainsley, which says about 8:30, and there's like the Plymouth Argyle one, when this time last year it used to say 11 o'clock, and then people used to be able to get there early, and if they fill up like a certain cage, it will be like open to the public, and normally they used to be about 9, half 9, so the earliest was 9, half 9. But now, just because of another car boot is really shit and they pay for parking, no one goes to that car boot at all. You know, that used to be Stonehouse, used to be the best car boot in the area probably about 3 or 4 years ago. But now where you have to park, it's like a public car park, you have to pay, and literally, yeah, all the buyers, all the sellers have basically abandoned it. You know, on Sunday it used to be like 50 cars, now there's only 4 or 5 cars. I just been to it like the Sunday just previous, and it was just rubbish because I heard the rumours, so I thought I'd just check it out. But so now all these people who go into that car boot just go to Plymouth Argyle. So before, when it used to start at like 11, half 10, when that's what the sign said, the earliest it got to like half 9 during like the sort of the peak season. Now it starts basically like 8 o'clock, quarter to 8. So it's fucking annoying. So if you go up to Exeter, you can't get back in time to sort of go to Ainsley Garden Centre and do Plymouth. I used to be able to do both of them. But the good thing is, when you come back from Exeter, you go to Ainsley Garden Centre, and most of the trades and that, they're all at Plymouth Argyle. They're all the Argyle one. So I was able to walk around. I was like the only person sort of buying retro games or video games. And once again, there's not much out there. It's getting less and less each year. Gumtree, eBay, people are getting older. It seems to be is DS games now, Wii games. When you think the Wii's, is probably nearly 10 years old, the Wii, was it 90s? No, 2006, 2007, even like the DS games, they're getting older and older. And all you're getting really is the trash games that they can't trade into sort of like, into the game stations, into the game, into the CXs. So you've basically just left with all the trash that's only worth 50p or £1, which they're trying to sell for a couple of quid. Well, they sort of either keep the good games, or they're trading the good games and get sort of better money Yeah, and it's just getting, it's, you know, when you think about it, car boots in like 10, 15 years time, when it's like compared to us when we're like trying to collect PS1 games, Sega games, Nintendo games for like 20 years ago, we hardly find them now. Imagine in 20 years time all sort of the rarest games and ones that you know we expect to be retro and sought after, even though we're thinking games now which might not be sought after now, but they might be sought after in like 20 years time. They can be even less, because they've all been traded into the game shops. There'd probably be a common point, just like when you used to take retro games. My mate used to work in game. People would take, you know, PlayStation games in there, and they used to basically just chuck them away. You know, they used to just chuck them away, not even put them out on the shelf. They could be rare games, they would just chuck them away. The staff would take the ones they want, and then just chuck the rest of them away. So no more bargain bins then. But it's just going to be like that, you know, 10, 15 years time. The staff are just going to take them and then just chuck all the games away. So sort of car boots in the future for like the retro games, or the next generation of like YouTubers and gamers, retro collectors and at car boots is going to be less and less opportunity. But anyway, yeah. So I went to AZ Garden Centre. I saw the car boot. I'm like, fucking hell, running around, and I thought, bloody hell, there's only probably about 10 people actually buying stuff. And yeah, I think this is what I got there. I think I got Little Mermaid from there. Yeah, it's Little Mermaid DVD. If I do only see any Disney DVDs, if they're like £1 or £2, I'll pick them up and I can trade them into game shops that I know will take Disney DVDs. They give me either double money or some good money just to trade in, because I know they can just sell these to the kids for good money. So it's always a good winner picking up Disney films. There's one guy, he had a box of he had a box of PS2 games, and here's some of them. I'm just trying to think. Did I? Okay, that's this week's car boots, and that was. Okay. I got so much stuff here. It's ridiculous. Why did I plan any of this out? Okay, I think I got that car boot. I think I got that car boot. Then I got a different car boot. Okay, yeah, I had a box of PS2 games, and they were nice and shiny, and some were new and sealed. So my heart was sort of racing. I'm like, how much? I was like, listen, thinking, fucking hell. I'm like, oh, new and sealed. So these are the ones I actually got. A couple of them I needed for my collection. I don't think they were actually part of the deal. But these were. Okay, these were the ones in the box. I need to watch back my bloody video. So I looked through the sealed games first and took the ones I wanted. Left the other ones, which, to be honest, because I didn't have much, I thought, oh, I'm going to go on the next car boot. Probably need to save some money. You always try and have a budget. Don't want to sort of go too far over budget. If there's something sort of like worth it to go over budget, then fair enough. But I sort of left some of the trashy games, but you probably find out they're probably stupid prices, like new. So yeah, these are the new ones that I picked up. And it was Samurai Warriors. You can just see it's nice and shiny, new and sealed. Super Monkey Ball. Is it Neutron? Not Neutron, I don't know. Whatever this one was, I'm never into this. I always thought you were the poor man's Digimon, weren't you? And there was 2 copies of it. Rayman Raven Rabbits. Street Golfer? I don't know why I picked up Street Golfer. It's a 505 game. Euro Rally Champion. Maybe I did pick up some shit games. Phantasy Star Universe. Happy to get this one. I don't think I even had this in my collection. But yeah, this one's sealed. And I think that was all the sealed ones I picked up. I think there's another stack of them, but probably not. There was a couple of games he had, like, yeah, they're unsealed, and it was Odin Sphere, which I was gutted that it wasn't bloody sealed. I'm like, mate, got any sealed ones of these? Quality game. I don't have this in my collection, but the first one was brilliant, and it's got the soundtrack as well, I think. But best of the soundtrack. Rampage Total Destruction. I think I got this from the same person. Yeah. Seven Wonders of the Ancient World. Which sounds really good, but it just looks like fucking columns. Columns in Tetris. I can't even... Yeah, I've never played it. It's just some random... Some random games. Yeah, so happy to get some of the newer ones in the collection. Some to sort of sell or trade on. Some just standing for the collection. I would just play at a later date. Yeah, this is all in a complete wrong order, I think. Okay, I then went on to maybe I got them at Exeter. Then I went on to Plymouth Argyle. I got there a bit too late. And I think these are the games that I got for Plymouth Argyle. Basically, I got these games either any of the car boots I just mentioned, either Ainsley, Exeter, or Plymouth Argyle. I think Plymouth Argyle I did okay at, actually. So it was Sega Superstar Tennis, Toy Story Mania, Paper Mario, Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The new Star Wars Battlefront looks fucking awesome. Bully, I don't speak Spanish or Mexican or whatever it is. Brilliant game, absolute brilliant. I wish they do, like, instead of doing another Grand Theft Auto 20 or whatever it is, just do one of these again, mate, because it was bloody hilarious. Racist Hulk Hogan. The Mania is back. This is for the GameCube, Legends of Wrestling. Fucking Hulk Hogan, you're fucking funny. Jak and Daxter. Onimusha Warlords 2. Oh, brilliant game. Honestly, brilliant. If you love Resident Evil back in the day, it's just a quicker version of it. And yeah, the second one is brilliant. I wish they would just do a new one. I don't know what Capcom are thinking. There wasn't like any, you know, the next generation one, at least with the PS3 version. But these were just so good. So good. Mario Kart Wii. Destroy All Humans 2. Pretty funny game. I think that was a 1 or 2 player back in the day. A couple more shit. Oh no, these were from Exeter actually. NHL Hits 2003. NBA Courtside. Yeah, the story about these GameCube games is I saw someone walking past and he had like bloody Mario, fucking quite a few rare yeah, the sort after like GameCube games. I thought, oh shit. And then they're sort of like a kerfuckle. Is that a word? I was like, what's going on? Why are those two ranting at each other? And then I walked past the same stand thinking, you got any more GameCube games, mate? And he pulled out these ones. He said, oh, 2 guys are sort of like fighting, because he wanted 80 quid, I think, for these GameCube games. There's about 8 or 9 of them. I think it's like Mario, like the Golf one, Mario Kart Double Dash, just a couple of games like that, or about 6 or 7 games like that. And he wanted 80 quid for him, and then he goes, oh, would you do 65? And he goes, yeah. And then I think the guy behind him just said, oh, I'll give you your full amount for him. And then they sort of started arguing. And I knew the guy who actually bought him for 65 quid. And he sort of came up to me and goes, have I ever, you know, sort of like gazumped you, mate, before? Because that guy over there thinks, you know, I always like push in and take games. I'm like, nah, mate, it's okay, you know. We always after games as well. You never done that to me. And yeah, it seems to be a right little argument at the car boots. It's fucking funny. I wish I filmed it. 5 minutes later, 10 seconds earlier, I probably would have filmed it. But anyway, yeah, I sort of picked up the trash, the remains of the trash. Hulk Hogan. Okay, next is Crimson Sky for the Xbox. I've noticed out of all sort of the retro games consoles, the Xbox, I don't know, no one seems to be collecting for it. I don't know what's the matter with the system, you know, the original Xbox. People love the PS2s, there's always shitloads of PS2 games, hardly any Xbox games, but when there are Xbox games, they're like the shittest games ever. But is it just me, like, all the Xbox games were just shit back then anyway? There doesn't seem to be many rarish games, or in the UK, or where we just, you know, PS2 crazy, and there's so many good games for the PlayStation 2, that the ones that did come out on the Xbox, people just have the PlayStation 2 version anyway. And yeah, I just don't really see any when I go to game shops and that, there's never any Xbox sort of like, there's never like 40 quid or 30 quid for this Xbox game. You know, it just seems to be, I don't know, maybe San Andreas, is it? Or some sort of like one for like 10, 15 quid. It just doesn't, yeah, there don't seem to be any rare or sought after Xbox games. So I don't know why the consoles seem to be so shit. You know, just like even at the time when, you know, when it's sort of like, maybe, yeah, just like something like the Mega CD, but there's still like rare games of the Mega CD that people are after now. But back then it was sort of like everyone had the Mega Drive, all went on to the Nintendo 64, PlayStation. But the Xbox was sort of competing against the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. But the GameCube seems to have really cool games, really sort of rare sought after games or very popular games that, you know, hold their price. So the PS2 has lots of trash games, but still some really good games. People, you know, people really happy to buy, to pay good money for. But the Xbox, literally, I don't want to pay more than £2 for any Xbox games. There's nothing out there. I just want to go out and think I'm going to spend, you know, 30 quid on an Xbox game. Just doesn't interest me. I don't know why the whole system. Maybe you guys could talk about it, but it just seems to be really weird that nobody seems to be collecting for Xbox at all, and they always seem to be always like always left at car groups that no one really cares about. It's a poor system, poor Xbox system. Yeah, I think that was, yeah. So I'm talking about Exeter, talking about AZ Gun Centre. I think I picked up a bit more board games. Twilight the board game, the movie. Fuck it, it's gonna be shit. That's what I do. I'll play these games once and they're absolutely shit. Because half of them seem to be reskins of old board games, but they just update it and just put like a Twilight theme on it. So you just basically play it and they might have updated the rules and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be super shit. Another one, Outrage, Steal the Crown Jewels. This is about what, 1992? Yeah. 23, 24 years old. Another super shit game. I don't know why I even got that one. Okay, a couple more. Mr. Bean, the game, which I thought was going to be good, but you have to like act, draw, fucking mime. And yeah, say charades is my worst game I hate. It's fucking an understatement. But yeah, I didn't really read this. I just saw Mr. Bean. Thought I'd just pick it up. And it looks absolutely shit. It's one of the shittest board games ever. I think this was a charity shop find, and it was Batman, the 3D board game. It's missing 2 pieces. I think I only picked it up for £1.50. Because when you go to charity shops, I don't even bother looking at the shelves anymore. Just go out back. Have you got any video games you've put out yet, or any board games? Sometimes they've got incomplete ones out back, and you're just like, will you take £2 for that, or £1.50 for that, or £1 for that? So you bought it out. It's missing a couple of tokens. Really doesn't affect the main play, and it is pretty shit. For some reason, there's 4 Batmans. The 4-player Batman. You have to go around. You have to beat up the Penguin's minions. And yeah, collect as many. When you turn the tokens over, they got like the bat thing. The bat symbol, and then when you got, was it 4 or 5 symbols, you can go and fight Penguin down the bottom. But if you roll a 6-sided dice and say the sort of like the image of fucking Catwoman comes along, she comes along and steals one of your tokens randomly. And it was actually missing the dice, which is like the movement dice, but we just use a normal D6. But you look on it, it's like 2 5s, it goes up to 7, but we were just moving just 1 to 6, just, you know, didn't when it's just a dice like that, just don't care about it. Yeah, and when you sort of like fight one of the guys and you lose to the Penguin, the actual like Gotham gets like an explosion. But when it was just me and my mate, me and Dale, we were losing for fun, and for both of us, basically Gotham was destroyed. Even with 2 Batmans, we couldn't even fucking save Gotham. And it was a really funny game. Was it 92? Yeah, it's 1992. Is that George Clooney's Batman? Or was it the first Batman? I don't know. It's not the one with Mr. Freeze. It's the one with Danny DeVito in. Is it Michelle Pfeiffer? I don't know. For a couple of quid, it was just fun to play for like 20 minutes. It was a pretty bad game, but it was really funny and actually quite enjoyable. Some of the bad games are really enjoyable. Okay, next up, so that stuff is what I got at the Carberry. I've still got more stuff. Pikachu money box, I guess. Yeah, but it's got some best before date on it, saying 2001. So I don't know what was originally in there. So it's a money box, but I can imagine it might have some sweets or some stuff in there. So I got a random Pikachu. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Just a random little picture frame. That was £1. So I thought I'd pick that up. I'll be able to just, I don't know, just take it to my sci-fi comic convention that I sort of sell at. Put, I don't know, £3 on it, and some Pokemon fan would just be able to buy it and just put it in their collection. Oh, I also got a Japanese game for the Mega Drive game for the actual Mega Drive. It was included in it, and yeah, I couldn't tell you what fucking game it is. I've never even seen the game. I can't even tell you. Look by the pictures. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I might have to post on Twitter and just ask people what Mega Drive game it is. So it looks quite funny. I do like some of the box art of the old Japanese games. I picked up a PS1. I think this was only like £1 or something stupid, like £1 or £2. I got loads of cables for fun. Absolute loads of cables for fun. And when I was in Play Nations, actually basically a week before I went to Play Nations, I went in the garage and sorted out all my like consoles and stuff, spare consoles. I had about 10 of these, about 20 to 30 of the bloody the original like PlayStations, one of the alpha ones from the very first PlayStation with all the weird connections at the back, with the audio leads at the back. So many of them, but most of them just like the 9005 or something, or 8 version, one of the later ones. But yeah, I just asked, how much trading do you give for them? I think it was £5 for the old ones. He said £8 for the slim ones. So I've picked this up for, I think it was a couple of £. I always make sure that it closes properly. I can just put my cables, which I've got cables spared for fun as well. And hopefully we're going to get £8 trading. But it only cost me £1. Okay, next was a PlayStation 2. This was a silver one. It's all complete. I think I got it for £10. I might have got it for £12 with a couple of games. Maybe some of these games. But yeah, happy to pick it up. I was at a car boot at the weekend, and someone was selling like the black version of it for like £15. And literally, I was just half asleep, and I purchased like a PS2 game for £2. I was thinking, because I'm sure the guy said £15 with 3 games. I said, we just take £2 for this game. And I was thinking, well, I should have spent the extra £13 and probably got the other games, or just offered £10 for a black version of this box and the game. So I'm just like half asleep, to be honest. It was too early in the morning, but I was just half asleep. Literally, because I've been car booting it for a while, I was knackered, absolutely knackered. Normally by now it's like, full car boot season. You get your power walks on, you're well fit. But the car boots, I'm there for like an hour, like bloody knackered. Too many burgers, mate. Too many burgers and beers. Too many beers. Too many burgers. Okay, a couple more items from either of those car boots. Just a random, like the extra sort of add-on. I don't know how to describe this, but yeah, when you have like a G-Con gun for the PlayStation, this is what goes into it. That comes out the back, and it goes into the gun. Is it G-Con? Is it G-Con 5? Yeah, G-Con 45. I also picked up any card games. I pick up, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! If they're good prices. But the Pokemon at car boots, people seem to have folders of them, but they'd be like £2 for this card, £5 for this card, £10 for this card. And you're like, for God's sake. They like sort of want eBay prices. So if I see like Pokemon cards, and if there's like a whole stack of them, because I know I can take them to this local I guess like board game miniatures shop. It's called Mouth and Miniatures, and he normally gives like a penny a card, or I think it's 5p a card. So normally I buy like a bundle of them. There's obviously going to be rares in there. He give me £1 or £2 each. I'll take them in there. It's something, they cost me £2, and sometimes I get £15 to sort of £25 trade in, or like £10 cash or £15 cash, and then I could just spend it on retro games, or just most of the time when I go down to him, because he's sort of in the opposite direction. I go down to like a car boot, spend my money there, and then come back and then trade it in and sort of get some money back. But anyway, I picked up these, and these are Magic the Gathering cards. Don't know if you heard of them before. It's sort of like an more adult version of of the card games. I used to collect these years ago, 2000, 2001, and most of these are actually from 2000. It's been going since 94, 95. There are some whiteboarder versions. Just like any old customer card game, they like release sort of like kind of like one set, and then like 18 months later they release a different set, and then like a different set basically when I was younger it was basically every, I think it was every 4 or 5 months actually they released a different set. But after 18 months, the set that was released 18 months ago was sort of cycled out, and you couldn't use them in tournaments, you couldn't do it for this. So some rare cards, one minute they're like 50 quid for a card, and then 2 months later they cycled it out, or they've updated the card and done like a different text on it, and then suddenly it's like the original one's worthless. But still, some people do collect some of the old Magic cards, so I always pick them up. Once again, I think I get like, was it 5p a card, or 1p a card, or a couple of p a card. But there might be some rare, you know, one card, you know, might be worth 4 or 5 quid. That'll be able to get from my mate Vinny. Some sleeves as well, got a little box, sleeve box. Also in here came the 3 worst cards ever for Magic. It's been confirmed by a couple of people. They're like the worst cards ever. Just a text on them just like means, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, I played Fire Girl. I was like walking around thinking this is shit. I think most of these games I didn't actually get from Play Fire Girl. Some of them, I think I got the PS1 from there, maybe the Pikachu, and just a couple of games. So I was walking around. My mate Chris, yeah, Cornish Pugs. He was there, and he was sort of moaning about it as well, saying, "Oh, this is pretty shit." Yeah, Play Fire Girl, like I said, last year it started about 9 o'clock. This year when I got there, probably about 8:45, the car boot looked like it finished. I'm like, fucking hell. Like I said before, or seen my previous videos, they have like a cage area, and if that cage area fills up, then they do it on the outside of the stadium, and that's when the car boot starts because it can't stop. So sometimes if there is enough cars, it could open when it like fills up, or would be like 11 o'clock. Because it's busy and sunny, you know, fucking it'd just be open. Last Sunday, I got there probably about 7:30, and yeah, 10 minutes later the car boot had started. I was like, what the fuck? But the previous week it was like 8:15, so it's pretty crazy. So it's all down by the side of the Play Fire Girl Stadium, and they also have a field next to it as well, and that was all filled up, and I didn't know about that either. So I pulled up and think, fucking hell, there's a field, and people are still coming in, because once they fill up the outside, they literally, you don't know if you've seen some of the video, they're sort of turning people away. But now they've got fields, they have more people, so there's more people selling. Yeah, so I got there quite late. Sometimes, because the parking's a nightmare, you can't park in the main car park because that's completely full. So I parked far away, it's like a 5-minute walk. So I'm walking, and you sort of like walk past the first few cars, and you think, do I look at these? Do I spend time checking the first lot of cars that have probably been there for like an hour or so? Thinking, people might miss stuff, or they might not have seen it, or prices might have been reduced, or do you literally just keep on running, or on power walking? So I'm sort of looking at the cars, thinking, yeah, shit, all the good stuff's probably gone, the stuff I'm after anyway. So yeah, got down to the far end where the field was, still some cars coming in, walked around, and I'm like, still absolutely shit. See my mate Cornish Pugs, and he was saying, you know, he missed out on a box of Warhammer. I'm like, fuck it. So I'll buy Warhammer as well. Warhammer 40k. There's all the little figures as well. So he's moaning about that. I'm like, mate, I haven't picked up anything. All I've purchased is just a PS1. Yeah, I can remember that. Just a PS fucking 1. This is a joke. I didn't realise what time to start, or even this film was here. Walked around, and yeah, there's some, I don't know if I actually caught it on my camera, because by then my camera had been on for like 4 or 5 fucking hours. Sometimes the battery's low, so I'm not charging it up when I'm driving. Yeah, this guy, he just walked past, and he had a kind of, I guess, to do like when you go in like a ball pool. He had one of those kind of little like bags. We had like the ball bags in, sort of like see-through, where you sort of zip up, and he had a Game Boy in it. Yeah, he had a couple of Game Boys. How much is that? He goes, 15 quid. I go, I'll give you tenner for the lot, mate. And this is what I got. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. And a couple of people were fucking non-stop hassling me, trying to give me offers there and then for it. And I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone. And yeah, and it was Game Boy SP, Game Boy Advance. See, some of these games I didn't actually know I had at the time. Normal standard fucking battery power pack crap. Pokemon Ruby version. Official. None of this bloody E stuff in the corner. Skateboarding. Tweety Pie's Flying High Adventure. don't know what that is. Fucking another. Like a shit magnifying glass. Okay, Bugs Bunny, Crazy Castle 4. I've never actually seen Crazy Castle 1, 2 or 3. I always seem to see 4. So, I wonder if there's any more. Should be. Tucker Touring Car. That's a cool, awesome PS1 game. Awesome. Pokemon Crystal version. Mario and Yoshi. Mario Power Tennis. But the label's pretty destroyed. Mario the Gold Coins, Super Mario Land 2. 6 gold coins. Pokemon Emerald. And Pokemon Red. And that was all for 10 quid, and I'm fucking happy about that. Absolutely happy about that. Yeah, so I literally had a quick look, and I think that was in the back of the Game Boy Advance. That was in the back of the game on the ESP, and I literally just saw that one in the bag as well. So I literally just looked at these two, saw this was at the bottom, and we were like, yeah, it's 10 quid, mate. So that's brilliant. And the usual standard shit carry case, which I haven't even really checked, to be honest. There's always some crap in this. No. Oh, hello. I never check these cases. Well, Super Mario and Super Mario Brothers 3. Oh, these fucking things. Oh, Mario versus Donkey Kong. Because none of this was actually in there, I didn't really bother checking it. The fuck are these wing things? Oh, FIFA 2004. What the fuck? It's like games and the fucking padded bits. I just thought they were just padded bits. Well, FIFA 2004 could be a bit better. Oh, Super Mario Kart Super Circuit. Bonus. What the fuck? Normally, I'll best look at my collection of all the other fucking cases that I never really bother looking at. I always think there's always this fucking GameStop fucking shit luminous case all the time. Any more? Fucking hell. Any more? Yeah, so bonus like extra couple of games. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, fucking FIFA 2004. Is that the one with Henri on the front? I think it's Henri. Is it Roberto Carlos? Ronaldinho? What happened to Ronaldinho? He was quality. He just disappeared. What a goofy twat he was. Mario vs Donkey Kong. Okay. Brucey bonus in the bloody case. I can't fucking believe that. I didn't even check that. Like I said, I literally bought everything from the car. I just literally put it on the floor just to do videos, so... Okay, I got fucking shitloads of it here. Yeah, so this was 2 Sundays ago. Yeah, so we're happy with our pickups. I haven't done like a massive hoard like this for fucking ages. If you like, you know, if you've been watching my videos for years, I used to just lay them on the floor. You know, here, Richard Retro here, start from left to right, hiding behind the camera, and I used to literally just buy shitloads. So yeah, it was just good to go to a car boot and spend quite a lot of money, get quite a lot of items, and I'm happy with. Yeah, really happy with. So I thought, oh, cool. Since I had, really good last week, I'll expect it to be really fucking awesome this week. Fucking no chance. In Retro Goddess, she gives 1 week, and she takes the other. Seriously, oh. Yeah, so I went up to... Did I go extra this time? I didn't bother going extra this time, because I used so much fucking petrol getting up there. It's like £15, £20 worth of petrol, because I drive like a fucking idiot, because I want to get there as fast as possible. Yeah, just to sort of like get there and just for like the whole day. So yeah, so I just went up to Plymouth. No, went up to Plymouth again. Weekend just gone, Sunday just gone. It's now Tuesday. Like I said, I went to Stonehouse and there was like 3 or 4 cars there. And I'm like, this is absolutely shit. What's happened to this car boot ranting? So I went to Plymouth, Argyle. Yeah, got there at half 7, and it's 10 to 8, 5 to 8. And it was on. It was on. And did I even get anything from there? That is the question. I've got more stuff down here. Yeah, so I went to Plymouth Argyle, and then I went to Ainsley, sort of in the reverse order this time. But there's lots of people, just like me, who go up to Exeter and then come back, sort of like Plymouth, or go back to Cornwall, to the car boots in Cornwall, so they stop off at Ainsley as well. And walked around Ainsley, and this is about the only thing I've purchased, actually, from Ainsley. The Goosebumps! Another shitty little board game, which is going to be crap. This is from 1995. It looks dreadful. Based on the best-selling books. Yeah. Goosebumps used to scare me as a little kid. And this is what I picked up from Plymouth Argyle or Ainsley, one or the other. And it was Devil May Cry. Fucking hell. Star Wars the video game. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but it doesn't have the manual. I can just feel it doesn't have the manual. Destroy All Humans. I thought, oh, I got the first one. No, I got the second one. I might as well just pick up the first one. Crash Bandicoot Action Pack. So it's the Nitro. Is it Team Tag or Tag Team? Tag Team Racing, and the other one, Twinsanity. It was probably like Crash Bandicoot's last fucking good game. Oh, that fucking Tag Team Racing was so good. Oh, 2 Destroy Humans. Why did I pick up 2? I don't know. It must be from different people. Star Wars Lego, the original trilogy, Platinum. Terminator, Dawn of Fate. Oh my god, this looks absolutely garbage. The killer machines of Skynet continue to wage their brutal campaign to eradicate humanity. Testing metal close combat melee. Play as 3 unique TechCom soldiers in the struggle to save mankind. It looks absolutely shit. Oh, Studio Chanel. Is it Chanel? Canal? Face the legendary T-800 never seen before. Cybernetic assassinations. They really make it look actually good. I might just give it. Hopefully, it's better than the fucking PS3 version of Terminator Salvation, which was the worst PS3 game I've ever played. Literally, I remember buying it and I got the platinum in it in in under like an hour and 40 minutes. Half the levels were just broken. You would just run through the level. They'd be like a Terminator. You literally just run past them, and you'd just automatically just like disappear because you just like say checkpoint. And he would just like disappear. Tomb Raider: The Age of Darkness. I don't think I played this one. No, I don't think I played that one. And yeah, that was it from Plymouth. I drove all that way and picked up some, based on some shitty PS2 games. I think they were like 20p to 50p, because I know I could just trade them in. I'm going up to, obviously, Manchester Play Expo in probably a couple of months' time. And normally I just like hoard all the shit games, trade them in, they just clean them and stuff. And then, just trade it in just for good games in the shops. Hopefully they got good games. I normally go into insane games. They give 20p to 30p. Sometimes to 50p, so that's what I do. If people say, oh, they're 10p each or they're 20p each, I'll just pick them up. Sometimes for the cases, sometimes just for later on, just to trade in. Yeah, that was it. I went to, so I did Stonehouse, that was shit. I did Plymouth Argyle and then Ainsley, and that's all I spent. So I'm like, oh, bloody fuming, thinking, oh, for God's sake, wow, this is rubbish. And I went back to, obviously, Cornwall and went to the Cornwall car boots. There's a couple of car boots I went to. One was actually Lou. This little seaside town, like resort, Lou. I used to go to it years ago, but they used to have some good stuff, but it would be not enough stuff, so I used to just go there and only spend like 10, 15 quid. Where you think, I could go up Plymouth, do 2 or 3 car boots, and get quite a lot of, spend 50, 60 quid. So Lou one was just, this is all the sort of like the local sort of like sellers, antique sellers, because it's like a seaside tourist resort. All the local sort of antiques dealers, the bike guys, the plank guys, the bloody random fisherman guys, the bloody, you got a boat with some random boys on the side of it guys. All those random bloody guys. So they go there and sell because all the tourists are on holiday, they fucking just lap it up. So I arrived at that car boot. It normally starts at like 7. I got there probably about 10, half 10. It was so late in the day. And yeah, this is, I think I remember this is all I got from him. Yeah, this was it, I think. I think it was Spiral for the Game Boy Advance. And yeah. And that was it. I drove all the way there. I forgot how annoying the road was. Like, in Cornwall it's summer now, and yeah, because I left it quite late, it was about 9, half 9 before I sort of got in the vicinity of going there. In the morning, it's like a 5-minute drive. In the summer, it's like a half an hour drive. In Cornwall at the moment, it's crazy. If you don't know where Cornwall is, it's in the southwest of, or deep in the southwest of fucking England. And it's, yeah, people, you know, can't afford to go abroad, or they don't want to go abroad. They come on holiday to Cornwall. And it's hell living here. Hell. It's all single track roads. Oh my god. It's just, you got horses on one side of the road, you got tourists, caravans driving really slow, you know, Northern boy racers speeding around for fun on the other side of the road. It's just absolute chaos. If there's one car crash, there's tailback, everyone's late for work, and it's just chaos. All the local people doing their little lanes, trying to skip. You know, everyone typing in the sat-nav, and the sat-navs are telling them to go down the wrong roads, and it's just absolute chaos. So in the summer, I just literally just stay in, play board games, and go car booting it, and hopefully in the early morning I get to so far. And yeah, it's bloody, and I think, why are you coming to Cornwall? It is honestly chaos, so yeah. So don't come on holiday to Cornwall, you foreigners. Everybody moans about immigrants coming from fucking Calais and fucking Afghanistan and stuff. I think you immigrants are quite, you know, you northerners. Go on holiday to Cornwall. Get some more money, go abroad. There's no better feeling in the world when tourists go on holiday, they come camping and stuff, and it just rains for the whole week. I'll be like, that teaches you a lesson, innit? And all like the fish and chip shops, the price is like double because it's the summer. The petrol stations, they double because it's the summer. It's like an extra 10p. Lou, the petrol station is normally like 10p cheaper, but in the summer it just goes up because obviously the tourists come on holiday. So we have to pay like tourist prices. But well funny. Little rant. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm not worried about Polish people, Afghan people. I'm worried about you northerners coming out here. Impregnating our Cornish women. Okay, rant over. Anyway, I went to a couple of car boots in Cornwall. One of them was Cornwall car boots. It's one of those annoying ones that start at a certain time. You queue up. You pay 50p sort of like to get past a certain barrier. You wait against another fucking barrier, and this guy goes, blows a horn, and it's like, charge! The obese people, charge! The obese people and the dogs, charge! The obese people with the dogs and their kids and their 5 families, charge! And you go down the wrong way, you get shit. If you go the wrong way, you get some good stuff. And it's just, yeah. And then when you do find something, it's overpriced more than eBay. And yeah, you think, why did I spend 50p? Why am I running around like a lunatic? And yeah, so I was able to pick up a couple of games. One was just Rayman. I thought, great, I can't come away this way. I just bought Rayman. I think it was like £1. I think the case is in good condition. That's why I just purchased it. And did I get this one from this one? I can't remember. Maybe Godfather 2 for the PS3. That was just a couple of £1 as well. I remember playing Godfather on the PlayStation 2, and it was fucking brilliant. Absolutely loved it. And I remembered, I got this thinking, oh shit, I've already played this for the PS3. I already got platinum for it. I remember spending, was it a whole day? Non-stop a whole day playing it, and online was really bad. But I just remember it was just so good, just the way you just pull up to, pull up to a shop, go out back, smack the bloody shopkeeper's head against the till, get some money out of him. I remember this being brilliant, actually. I remember at the time, it was all about Grand Theft Auto, but I well prefer the way the Godfather was like done, and it was done really well. Done by EA as well. EA are normally pretty shit. Yeah, next car boot was Reveal. It was quite drizzling. It was raining where I was, so I thought, do I go? Do I not go? Do I go? Do I not go? And I thought, let's get in the car and see what happens. Because if not, I can go shopping. Go to the local supermarket, do some shopping there. And yeah, so I got to obviously near the supermarket and realised it was a bit dry. So straight off to the car boot. When I got there, it was like drizzling. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. But all the cars are still queued up. I can sort of see the cars just for where like the motorway is. I thought, oh, there's still cars queued up there. let's just see, let's just go in and see what happens. And yeah, it was just like literally, it was just, yeah, drizzling for fun. I'm like, fucking hell, what am I doing here? It's Sunday, I'm absolutely knackered. It's like 12 o'clock, Arsenal are playing football soon, which will then end up bloody losing. How can we lose to West Ham? Seriously, West Ham are shit. And yeah, so the car boot started a bit early. I think it was about 20 minutes early because it was just drizzling. You could sort of see the clouds get darker and darker. So the guy, so some of the bloody people are fucking hardcore, man. The car booters are bloody hardcore selling. Started unpacking all the cars. After half an hour, it was just garbage, nothing to buy, nothing. And then one of my mates pulled up, who I've literally one of my old schoolmates I've known for like 25 years of my life. Yeah, he was there selling some stuff. I said, "You got any video games, mate?" And he goes, "Yeah." And yeah, it was all this. I think I got this all for like what, £4 or so. And it was Grand Theft Auto, Cool Borders 2. This is the link-up version, so I might just give it a go. Just link a couple of copies up. Wipeout, the big double box version. Psygnosis, Gran Turismo, Smackdown Know Your Role. Whoa! Smackdown Know Your Role. That was probably my favourite wrestling game ever, Smackdown 2. It's just so funny. Austin against The Rock. It was also the best era as well. Was it did they call it the Attitude Era? But yeah, 2000, 2001. Worms, World Party. World Cup 98. I think I've just got these for the cases. Gran Turismo 2. I think that was a bit damaged though. And Thunderhawk Gunship. Is it? No, Firestorm Thunderhawk 2. That's an early one as well, isn't it? 95, cool design. Yeah, it's fucking early. I bet the graphics on that are absolutely shit. And that was basically it from that car boot. Not really much, but yeah, drove all that way, spent about £4. I'm like, for God's sake, man. Oh, no, I did pick up some more stuff. Some random guy, he had like loads of McDonald's toys on the floor, and this was right at the top. I couldn't be bothered to look for any more. And it was McDonald's kind of Sonic. I'm trying to think what it is. Not open. Kind of Sonic spin disc thing. You put the disc in. The disc's still there. Press the button. And Sonic comes flying out. I can't see what year it is. It's really annoying. Looks like there was a Tails version. Fuck off, Tails. Shadow Hedgehog version. Knuckles version. Yeah, and that was 50p. Also picked up a random board game which absolutely looks shit. But it was from 1995. Can't even tell you, it's a dice game. We just roll dice. We love rolling dice. Terminator, the customer card game. A war between man and machine. Only one side can survive. This is just a starter deck, so I need another deck. So obviously you need two of you sort of to play. But I just thought I picked it up just for the hell of it. And I got a pink Game Boy DS. I think it was £5 or £6. So happy to get this. I wasn't too bothered about it. But I'm only just looking at it, and one of the traders was just behind me, and I'm like, how much is it? It's just like £6. I'm like, will you take a photo? Yeah. So I just got it just to piss him off, really. So I'm not even bothered about it. I better check the case. No hidden gems there. No hidden gems there. Nintendo dogs. Okay, let's double check the case, double check the case, double check the case. No. Also, this guy had a box of PS2, well, I had a box with PS2 in it, and PS2 games. Already sort of had my monthly fill of shit PS2 games. So I left them, but this was a Logitech PlayStation cordless, controller. I did look for the sort of like the receiver, because I can imagine it went in the memory card slot. So I was looking for it and didn't see it there at all. So I'm not quite sure if I can actually use that with PS2. But I remember the sort of later version of the PS2s, or the slim versions and that, they had the built-in receiver. So I remember when the remote first came out, the DVD remote, you had to like plug it in the memory card slot, I think. What was the control slot? I think it was a memory card slot. I can't remember. Maybe you had to plug it in anyway. But hopefully this is the same. They said cordless, and it looks pretty good actually. Well, not. It looks pretty. It looks good, but I don't know how practical it's bloody going to be. I think it's some batteries on, obviously, in the mule. And that was it. Yeah. So not bad for sort of like a rainish car boot. But yeah, I didn't see anyone else walking around with any good stuff. And and it's just. But obviously, the first week with car boot was pretty good. I spent quite a bit of money. Enjoyed the day. I was bloody knackered afterwards. Need to get my car boot stamina up. But yeah, the second week was pretty rubbish, and I got a couple of Sundays coming up soon. So I guess I'll obviously go back out there. The Retro Goddess, she gives and takes. So yeah, really happy. So yeah, so in fact, obviously everyone comment. Please like, please share. Any discussions on the Xbox? You know, wherever the Xbox is going, or the Xbox One, or the original Xbox, the original black Xbox, the massive one, that competed against the PS2. You know, why the games just seem to be, I don't know, not rare, not even earning value, or just seem to be, just, I guess the PlayStation 2 just destroyed it. And events coming forward. Obviously, I think the next event I'm going to is Play Expo Manchester. I need to book a hotel. I'm waiting for it to come down in price. I think all the ones I normally stay at the Premier Inn, they were sort of at the Trafford Centre. There's like 4 of them in the area. Friday night seems really cheap. It's like 35 quid for Friday night. But then the Saturday night it's like 130, 140 quid. So, you know, I only really want to pay maximum for 2 nights, about, 110 quid, probably is my max I really want to pay. But, I messaged a couple of people. Some people are going for one day. Some people don't know if they're going yet. On a retro trip. He just messaged me saying there's one sort of like outside of Manchester. Manchester, is it Sale? So that's £70 for both nights. It's like £35 a night, and it looks like a 10-15 minute drive in, or I can imagine like a taxi ride. So normally on Sunday I'm driving anyway, so it's sort of one taxi ride there, one taxi ride back. You know, if it's 15 quid each way, only makes 100 quid, so I'll still save on the hotel. So I haven't decided whether to book that one or not yet. Because there's still bloody room in the other Premier Inns. And then there's always get that one week where there's like a sale. And yeah, and it always comes down in price. So I don't know whether just to book it straight away. Because last time I did leave it too late. Actually, last year I left it too late and I had I don't know, it was in Altrincham. Fucking in the middle of nowhere. That was even further. And yeah, it was really cheap, but just so far away from the event. So far away. But yeah, I think I'm actually, because they're on a retro trip and a few of his mates are there as well, I might be able to share a taxi there and back and stuff as well. So yeah, I might actually just go book that now. But wait for the Premier Inn. Normally I book the hotels like 7 or 8 months in advance, you know? And I normally stay at the Travelodge. So that's normally only like 80 quid for both nights, and the Travelodge is just around the corner. It's only like a 20-minute walk to the actual event city and 15-minute walk to the actual Old Trafford Centre. So, Old Trafford Centre? The Trafford Centre. Old Trafford's the Man United Stadium. Yeah, so I think I'll just book that up straight away. Yeah, please like, please share, please comment. Please follow me on Twitter, whether it's on Facebook. I'm always up for chatting. And yeah, cheers guys. And everyone go on to 2DO, or call him 2DO, but 22UK. go into his channel. And he's always got good pickups. He's always got long videos, just like this one, every week. Every week. I'm like my long videos every like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe one a month. Yeah, check out the YouTuber of the month. There's some good guys on there. Just like, share, and just go for it, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Rich Retro out. Yeah, I think that's over. All done. Cheers.